I can't think straight. Available today, yeah, or tomorrow after 9. But I gave him the business phone number. Mike. Oh my Mike. I was on follow. I think it's on follow.
And they're still messing up.
You say what, bro?
And they're still messing up.
Nah, me and Keenan playing right now.
Oh well, I had just woke up. I got a game.
I see.
What you mean? You see?
Cause it says you're a man 21. That's all I see.
If this nigga come on,
It wasn't. I know what we were supposed to watch. Nope.
what was it?
Noah.
I seen it.
Noah.
That's on Prime.
And as soon as I saw Evan Almighty, I caught it. Goddamn. Noah. I'm about to punch you in the head. Because we could watch it for free. Okay. So I gotta make our food. I gotta make our food first, and then we'll watch this. Ask brother and sister if they want to watch a movie with us too. I gotta get this shit off the floor though. I'm gonna go ahead and wash our cover. Oh, they had this at Little Giggles, and it hadn't been open.
The Monopoly. Oh, what's that?
And we haven't played this. I don't know how I feel about having my ass potentially in my kid's face, but even if we just watch the kids play it.
Nah, you should be worried about your kids' ass being in your face.
Yeah, no, you hear me say even if we just watch them play it. Ren! Ren told me that you know how to make bacon. So she lied to me? Oh, well you gotta make the bacon. Because she told me you know how to make it. You better act right at this lunch. I don't know what you told Eli to do, so I locked his phone until you checked whatever you told him to do.
His room?
I haven't checked it. So if he asked about his phone, that's why I locked it, because I didn't know.
He ain't had me. Nobody came at me nothing.
Okay. I haven't been up there to check it. I went to go drop out books.
Oh, who I buy books?
Miss Tony from my job. Brittany bought a book, so I shipped hers off, and then this girl named Courtney.
That's $60 right there.
Yes.
Ball.
Okay.
Baller.
And I paid that $200. That left $10 in my account. So I'm like, y'all needed that little money. And then, depending on exactly what Miss Jennifer needs for her shirt, that'll deposit some more money in there. So I won't be. Go on, just cook this bacon, get in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Yeah. Bacon.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Stafford.
You see this nigga a part of this
He
break?
lost the football.
What?
Did you see the king a part of this break?
They recovered it. That's
No, I
a good
didn't.
loss.
A lot of bad
I
news
can't.
play for
He
them,
not
wasn't
my
there?
friend list
Lost the football,
on
lost a lot
the
of
PA
yardage,
station.
but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
That's why I asked you to add him when I sent the request.
I couldn't add it.
We is in the party. Hold on. I'm trying to get you in the mic party, boy, while you keep joining and
Football on
leaving.
first down now. Here's 2nd down. Now Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he fires one. It's intercepted. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Okay. So where your finger is on the bacon, that's where you'll cut it. So put the blade under it. You see?
Hey, guy, I'm added to the group. He just not in here.
You want both?
You hear me?
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman.
What?
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the
My old phone?
28-yard line. Decided to hit it off that time.
That's all I want to see. I want to see the
Appeared
niggas
to be
that
an
killed
easy
those guys.
decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Yeah, I sure have. No, I was watching them. I was waiting until they get killed. Oh, man.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
You never do. You ain't that old. Nigga, I'm older than you.
On the counter, here's Coleman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got Denzel Mims, the rookie from Baylor. And And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
First down, Jets.
The play fake. He'll look to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off here to 32. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield. But he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
The 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53.
I would too.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
No score after one on EA Sports. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's got it past the
pick.
30
That is pick on so many levels, man. That's pick six.
There with a pickup of 14 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford, and he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long, it's Stafford. That's caught by Jackson, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing at the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
So it's a rare 2-miss ball game for him now. Normally one of the more dependable guys you're going to find around.
Very unlike him. One of the better kickers in the NFL. And I don't think there's anything wrong with him physically or mechanically. He's just having one of those games.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
at the 32-yard line.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Aaron Donald. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he finds Corey Davis. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you, but the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You've got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Sean Jackson, incomplete. Brings up third down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. It's taken to the 26. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Tomatoes, you know I eat tomatoes.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll air this one out from... It's caught inside the 25. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 50 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. This is Coleman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Asking you what you want.
Second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Throw complete to Herndon. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Well, some good news, partner. We will not have a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter 3.
Yeah, just a field goal, but with the way those defenses ruled in the first half, that could be a big 3-point play right there, couldn't it?
The Rams take over 1st and 10. Their own 25-yard line.
Your mama ain't saying what she's supposed to.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Stafford on 1st down. Quick hit here, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford bringing it in. Jackson left side. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again at Stafford.
They gotta stop throwing my niggas, D'ing these bitch-ass niggas
Just
up.
a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. Again at Stafford. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carl Lawson racking up sack.
She said, "Get it. It's a back.
It's a
box of chips right here.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a box of open. Get some chips out of there."
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I'll go eat.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or rewatching baseball. This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice, intense, on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we've raced for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started. If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Third down, he'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They will run again with Coleman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense.
Open what?
At the line.
No, it's a
Their
back. It's already a box open.
Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first.
I don't know how many times I told you, it's a box of button there to get some chips out of there.
Before being taken down at the
When you open that, when it's some already open.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll go again here with Akers.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Stafford. This is going to be intercepted. Picked off at 35. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The Jets are
They
going to use the
kick
first
out
of their
of the
timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. It's a 17 seconds now on the clock here. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Leonard Floyd able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been terrific so far. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule.
Yeah, but you know,
after that run.
I know I seen it. It was up on mine, like as a watch. I don't know if y'all watched it or something.
Back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
At the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
When you're pairing his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. A great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just wanted to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Los Angeles, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
The Creator made Adam and his image, and then placed the world in his care. This is your work now, your responsibility. May you walk alongside the Creator. Righteousness. So I say, hi.
All right, popcorn bag number 1. Is that the big one or the small one? Small one.
Round is ritual, so.
How do you not? Every time you pop popcorn, they don't ever pop it.
But
they do.
Not.
What are you doing? Oh.
Okay, I'll pop it.
Thanks for your support,
You
guys.
can have it.
Lines run dry.
Alright.
My city withers and must be fed. And what has he done? He cursed us to struggle by the sweat of our brow to survive. Damned if I don't do everything it takes to do just that. Damned if I don't take what I want. This relic belongs to the descendants of Cain now. The line of Seth ends here. It is ours. Now dig! you doing?
It's pretty.
You see them filler flowers? And they're attached to the ground. That's where they should be. They have a purpose. They sprout. They bloom. The wind takes their seeds and more flowers grow. We're going to collect what we can use, what we need. You understand? Jam? Huh? Let's go.
That's your boy again, baby.
Russell Crowe.
Ned. Hi. Hi. Go.
This is daddy. It might be no auto. You ate all your sandwich. Good job. You want another one?
How fortunate. But for you, maybe not. You know, longer since we ate meat. Since we even saw an animal. Justice.
It isn't. Why?
They think it makes them stronger.
You bite your sandwich?
Is it true?
Talking to Dad.
No,
They forget.
I haven't.
Strength comes from the Creator.
We have caramel cheddar. Stop stuffing your mouth like you're not gonna ever eat again. You're gonna choke like it. Nobody's gonna take your food. It's yours. Everybody got their own stuff.
Absolutely not.
You want the caramel popcorn?
It's fucking hot.
Or you want this? Yeah. Stop doing it.
Flower. Bloomed from nothing.
Red. Where the powder at from Granny?
Watch your movie you want to watch. Don't watch me.
Perhaps he'll find real things right.
No, ma'am.
Methuselah.
It is some burnt pieces in there. Don't eat it.
Did he speak to you?
I think so.
Will he help us?
He's going to destroy the world.
It's a long and dangerous journey for the boys. How do you know your grandfather's still alive?
I don't. I saw his mountain. We need to go and find out if he knows what we're to do.
Yeah, can you help me with this?
You want your chips? Or you don't want the chips?
I don't want this.
Could take the boys and find a place to hide.
There'll be no hiding. You should have left already. Let me show you how to do that. Push in here. Next time we come through, you'll have certain things in mind.
There are cities ahead.
We will not get too close.
Is that a Zohan mine?
It was once, before they dug it all up.
Should we go around?
Now,
Do you think they're all dead?
Looks that way. Who must have been scavenging here?
and someone scavenged from them. Stay close.
Brother! Here!
now. Welcome. You can now select your ad experience. Interact with an ad for 30 seconds and get right back to your content, or continue with a longer commercial break.
At Church's, we perfected down-home cooking back in '52. Fast forward a few years, cooked up a flavor revival that takes Texas taste to new territory. You're welcome. Church's bourbon black pepper smokehouse chicken is back. A juicy house, marinated in bone smokehouse seafood, peppered and kissed with our favorite bourbon glaze. Only at Church's, only for a limited time. For just $5, grab it while you can. Church's, bringing that down-home flavor.
Y'all better have roasted chicken.
We can't go there.
We have no choice. Hurry. Kim! Protect your mother. First and last.
Oh my gosh.
I asked you to stop doing that again, that'll be your very last song. Don't stick your tongue in there, none of that shit. You can cut yourself.
My little brother did that, but he cut his finger and got cut.
That and the fact that it's not good to use out.
We go to see Methuselah, my grandfather.
A child of the old one. You should have killed them. What's on your answer? This is a man. Do you forget how they betrayed the Creator?
It is he who sends us.
That lies. Leave them here to rot.
What are they?
The Watchers.
Why'd they call them the Watchers?
That's what I do.
Do what?
You watch.
No, they watch.
They're fallen angels, right?
No!
That's what they said in the introduction.
Send to me.
They said fallen angels.
What
shall be
time
called
send to me?
the Watchers.
You call your daddy is dead. So.